Have you ever set a big goal, felt excited at first, but then lost motivation along the way? You started strong, but as time passed, doubts crept in, distractions took over, and eventually, you gave up. I know that feeling because I've been there. I used to believe success was about talent, luck, or the perfect opportunity. But after years of struggling, I realized the truth. Success isn't about how badly you want it. It's about how disciplined you are every single day. Today, I want to share a lesson that changed my life. A lesson that proves small, consistent actions are more powerful than any burst of motivation. If you understand this, your life will never be the same again. I used to believe that success was all about luck, about one big breakthrough, about that single moment where everything changes overnight. I thought that one day, an opportunity would come knocking, and that's when I would finally make it. I spent years dreaming, planning, imagining the life I wanted, the wealth, the success, the freedom. But no matter how much I wanted it, I always found myself stuck in the same place. No real progress, no real results, just an endless cycle of motivation and burnout, inspiration and frustration. I couldn't understand why some people succeeded, while others, including me, stayed behind. Then one day I heard something that changed my perspective forever. It wasn't a new strategy, a secret formula, or some shortcut. It was something simple, something obvious, yet something I had never fully grasped before. Success isn't about talent. It isn't about intelligence. It isn't about motivation. It's about discipline. That was the moment everything clicked. I realized that I had spent my entire life obsessing over big goals while completely ignoring the daily actions that would actually lead me there. I was focused on the destination, but I was blind to the path. Most people want success, but very few are willing to commit to the process. They dream of financial freedom, but they don't manage their money wisely. They want to build a business, but they quit when things get hard. They want a better body, but they can't stay consistent in the gym. They expect instant results, and when they don't see them, they give up. That's why most people fail. Not because they aren't capable, not because they aren't smart, but because they haven't built the discipline to do what's necessary, even when they don't feel like it. Discipline is the ability to wake up and do the work, no matter how tired, unmotivated, or discouraged you feel. Discipline is showing up, even when you don't see immediate results. It's about putting in the effort every single day, trusting that eventually those small actions will lead to something great. Because that's the truth. Small habits, repeated consistently, lead to massive transformation. Think about it. If you improve just 1% every day, where will you be in a year? If you read just 10 pages of a book daily, how much knowledge will you gain in a year? If you commit to learning a new skill for just 30 minutes a day, how much better will you be in a few months? The problem isn't that success is impossible, it's that people aren't patient enough to see it through. I used to believe I needed motivation. I thought that unless I felt inspired, I couldn't take action. But then I realized something. Motivation is temporary. Some days you'll wake up feeling excited and ready to go. Other days, you won't even want to get out of bed. If you only take action when you feel motivated, you'll never be consistent. And if you're not consistent, you'll never make progress. That's why discipline is so much more important than motivation. It removes emotions from the equation. It doesn't matter if you feel like it or not. You do it anyway. Look at the most successful people in the world. Entrepreneurs, athletes, artists, and leaders. What do they all have in common? It's not just talent. It's not just intelligence. It's their ability to commit to something every single day, even when it's difficult, even when it's boring, even when nobody is watching. They don't skip workouts just because they're tired. They don't stop working on their goals just because they had a bad day. They understand that every small action compounds over time. They understand that discipline is the key to success. Most people overestimate what they can do in a week, but underestimate what they can do in a year. They expect immediate results, and when they don't get them, they quit. But real success comes from doing the small, seemingly insignificant tasks over and over again until they lead to something big. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who wanted to get in the best shape of his life. He went to the gym for a week, worked hard, and looked in the mirror. Nothing had changed. Frustrated, he went back for another week, still no change. He kept going, but after a month, he still didn't see the results he wanted. He was about to quit. But instead of giving up, he decided to trust the process. He kept showing up. He kept pushing forward. After 6 months, something happened. His body changed. He became stronger. His stamina improved. He was finally seeing results. What changed? Not his workout routine, not his diet. The only difference was that he had stayed consistent long enough to see the results appear. The same principle applies to everything in life: business, relationships, skills, and personal growth. Most people give up right before they see progress. They think their efforts aren't working, but in reality, success was just around the corner. The people who succeed aren't necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are simply the ones who refuse to quit. So ask yourself this: where do you want to be a year from now? 5 years from now? What kind of life do you want to create? And more importantly, are you willing to put in the daily effort to get there? Because the truth is, the habits you build today will determine your future. Success is about the small choices you make every single day. It's about waking up and doing what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. It's about pushing through the discomfort, through the boredom, through the self-doubt. Because in the end, it won't be the big dreams that change your life. It will be the small habits that you commit to every day. So stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for an opportunity to magically appear. Start now. Start small and don't stop. Because discipline will take you where motivation never could.